Hey y'all, today I'm back with another review of an older phone. This time it's the iPhone 7. I've been using it for the past couple of days with the updated iOS 15.6 in comparison to my iPhone 12 Pro. So by the end of this video, you're gonna have a good idea of how the iPhone 7 holds up compared to today's technology, what to look out for if you are buying an older phone, and who I think it's best for. Now, let's get into it. Let's quickly go over the basics. This iPhone 7 has 32 gigabytes of storage, 4.7-inch OLED display, Retina HD display, an A10 chip. It can go underwater for a depth of 1 meter and up to 30 minutes. 12 megapixel camera, 1080 pixel front-facing camera, and it can film up to 4K in 30 frames per second on the back camera. Right off the bat, the iPhone 7 is way too small for me. In the past, I've had the iPhone 6s Plus and 12 Pro. Between all three of these, I would choose the 12 Pro. That one is the perfect size for me. It fits comfortably in my hand, easy to type on, and the viewing experience is just much better. With the iPhone 7, its screen size is significantly smaller, so I find the letters to be more cramped together, not convenient to type on, and it leads to more spelling mistakes. If the 12 Pro line is not in your price range, I would recommend going for the iPhone 7 Plus or 8 Plus because you'll get more space with the 5.5-inch diagonal display versus the 4.7. Also, it does have a backlit display, so you'll have a better viewing experience. If you're using this indoors, it is definitely bright enough to watch videos, play games, scroll on social media with 625 nits of brightness. However, if you're taking this outside with direct sunlight, you will struggle to see the text, especially with light mode. So 625 nits is perfectly fine indoors, but with direct sunlight outdoors, it's not really optimal. Compared to my 12 Pro, which has 800 nits of brightness and 1200 nits of peak brightness for HDR content, the 12 Pro is perfect enough to combat direct sunlight in light mode or dark mode. Because the battery has been replaced, it has a battery health of 98%. If you are getting an older phone, I do recommend you checking the battery health. If it's not at least a minimum of 80%, I highly recommend you changing the battery. With my iPhone 6s Plus, its battery health was at 73% and it was trash. I would have to charge it at least 3 to 4 times a day, especially if I was taking photos or videos. But with the replaced battery in the iPhone 7, I get a solid of 10 to 12 hours a day, and that's with social media usage, watching videos, taking photos and videos, also texting and calling. When taking photos during the day with good daylight, your photos will come out decent and you'll be able to make do with the tools you have. Compared to the 12 Pro, your photos won't be as bright or vibrant and the colors won't really pop out as much. As for low light situations, this is when the difference is a lot more drastic. With the 12 Pro, it has LiDAR technology, so it helps with low light photos and videos. The photos come out a lot more colorful, vibrant, and clear. But with the iPhone 7 in low light situations, the lines are more blurred, the colors are washed out. The camera in the iPhone 7 can film up to 4K in 30 frames per second. Compared to the 12 Pro, again, the 12 Pro footage comes out more vibrant, clear, and colorful, and so that's just the difference between the two, but you can still get pretty decent videos with the iPhone 7 in, again, good lighting situation. When it comes to stabilization, the iPhone 12 Pro has more room for error versus the iPhone 7. You have to be careful when you're filming with the iPhone 7 or else the shakes in your hand will come off in the videos versus the iPhone 12 Pro. Honestly, 38 gigabytes is not enough storage. If you're getting an older phone, I do recommend you getting one with 64 gigabytes because with these software updates that come out like every single month, it eats away at your storage. Plus, taking photos and videos pile up. If you're getting a phone for long-term use, I would recommend 128 gigabytes of storage. In the past, with my iPhone 6s Plus, I had 64 gigabytes, and after about 2 to 3 years, it was not enough. The iPhone 7 will cost about $100 to $150 if you're looking on Facebook Marketplace. With this price range, I would recommend you getting the iPhone 7 Plus or 8 Plus because I think you'll get more for your money versus the iPhone 7. Now, the iPhone 7 isn't a bad phone. It gets the job done. You get solid amount of battery if you replace it, and you can capture some photos and videos. I would recommend this for someone who doesn't care too much about performance and really just wants a phone to communicate with friends and family, take some photos and videos for only memories. Now, if you're willing to go out of that budget and go for about $300 to $400, I would recommend you getting the iPhone 10. I think you'll just get more out of your money with the iPhone 10 and use it longer versus the iPhone 7. That was my review of the iPhone 7. If you enjoyed it and it helped you out, definitely slap that like button for me. I would totally appreciate it. And if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel. I make a lot of tech and lifestyle content. However, that is it for me, and I'll see you in the next one.